Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another beer review on Cheer to Beers. You know, I made it past my 100th review and doing some more reviews now. Getting a flow of this, trying to get a lot of new beers, some beers people want to see. So if you have a beer you want to see, leave me a comment on this video, any of my videos on my channel page, whatever. Send me a message. Let me know some of the beers you want to do. I know I have some people that have been wanting to see the Abita beers and the Magic Hat beers, some of those. So I've been looking out for those. I have so much beer in my fridge that I'm trying to get through some of that before I start buying more beer. So probably look for that coming up pretty soon, or once I get to the store and actually buy some of it. But right now I have a beer I got in a trade from B&E Brew Reviews, two guys that do beer reviews. Check out their channel. This is the Rabbit Milk Stout. This is the brewery is the Duck Rabbit Brewery, and they are in North Carolina, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Farmville, North Carolina. This is a beer I've actually heard of before, one of the few in the trade that I had heard of, and I've actually wanted to try it for a long time, so I was really excited to see it in that trade. It definitely looks pretty interesting on the label. Obviously, you can see that label up close. Pretty ugly looking label for sure, but I've heard some things about this beer even on Beer Advocate. So let's go ahead and get into the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. In the pour, you can see it's pretty dark, but you can actually pull a little bit of a, cherry red, ruby red from it. A little bit of a small amount of lacing and a small film head left from the maybe one finger head that was actually there. Let's give this beer a smell. Well, that's a nice smelling beer actually. It definitely leans more towards on the coffee roasty side of a stout, and it's not blowing you away with a huge smell, but it actually does smell pretty good. Yeah, now the second time I smelled it, I am getting a little bit more of that chocolate smell. The roastiness, you can tell, is still kind of the main thing in there, but you do get some sweet smelling kind of chocolate smell in there. That smells pretty good. So far this thing smells like it's going to be a good beer. Okay, here we go with the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. Cheers. Man, that's exactly what I would expect from a milk stout. Just very, very good on this Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. Very, very smooth, like a milk stout should be. Leaves almost like a small amount of coffee-like bitterness on the tongue after it's gone down, and then flavors are blasting you all the way through the taste. Yeah, those flavors mainly being this not overly strong coffee, just some slightly roasted coffee, and some chocolate, some bittersweet chocolate in there. Really well balanced in between the two. It's a very, very good beer so far. Not really getting a ton of hops in this one. Maybe a little bit of floral hops, but it's just a hint. I wouldn't say it'd be anything you would look for in this beer if you were just drinking it. But if you try to pull some out, you maybe do get a little bit of that. But overall, it's a very good balance between roastiness and chocolate, kind of in between those two. It's very, very smooth. It drinks really, really well. So let me sip on this one for a little bit longer, and I'll come back with my final thoughts, my rating on the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. Okay, I'm back here with my final thoughts and my rating on the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. It's a trade sent to me from B&E Beer Reviews, or I guess a potential trade. He just sent me a box, but I'll definitely be sending him something back in the future. But this beer is actually pretty much just like I was describing in my initial taste. It's some of that coffee roastiness as well as some chocolate sweetness, just kind of balanced out very, very well. This beer is pretty darn good. It's probably nothing that's going to blow you away, but it's just a really good milk stout. For the style, it's probably actually one of the best for the style. I've had Left Hand Milk Stout, and I probably have had some other ones, I just can't remember. But yeah, Left Hand is the one that comes to mind, and I would say Left Hand's a little thicker than this one, but this one's almost smoother than the Left Hand and easier to drink. It's very, very good. It has a very, very good taste, very well balanced, and a little bit of carbonation, a very good mouthfeel, very good smell, very good taste. Overall, a very good beer. I'm going to give the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout an 8 out of 10. Very solid score for this beer. If you can get this beer, I would go ahead and check it out. Don't be put off by these terrible labels. Just go check them out. It's if you can pick it up. I can't pick it up in Ohio. That's hence it was sent to me. So, but if you can get it, check it out. If you can trade for it, might be worth something small trade, nothing big. But maybe look for it in as an extra or something like that. Solid beer. I'd pick up a 6-pack and drink it every once in a while. Very, very good. So 8 out of 10 on the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I try to post, 1 to 2, possibly even 3 reviews a week, as much as I can. I have a very busy schedule, but I'd love to stay dedicated to my channel and keep the reviews coming. So if you've had this beer, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of it, and until next time, cheers.